be your host throughout the entire event. Today we start off with the middle school side. So first of all, great crowd on hand. How about a round of applause for all of the teams that are here so far, as well as all of the players here. A wonderful event that is being put on right now, and of course there's lots of things to go over here. First, we'll start off with the Rocket League that you see behind me for right now, so we'll get started with Kailua versus Kawananakoa in just a couple of minutes. Also, there's lots of things to go around here. In fact, there's the Coca-Cola Lounge that's going on, as well as Tetris Open later on in the day that you can sign up for, so plenty of things going on as well. And then, of course, you've got the games going on, so 5 games going around. Of course, right behind me, you can see all of the trophies that are going to be handed out all throughout the day, and this is all presented by Vanta. So thank you very much to Vanta. And from Vanta, co-founder of Vanta, please welcome everybody, Ed Lallier.
Aloha, everyone, and good morning. Thank you so much for coming here today, and thank you all to the actual players and parents for your support this entire season. I am so thrilled for you guys to be here and excited to see the competition ahead. I want to give a special thanks to our sponsors today. HPU for having this amazing venue, EMP Live Designs for providing the actual production. A real big special thanks to Hawaiian Telecom, for Phi Optics. They are the fastest internet on the island. If you don't have them, you gotta get them. This is the best way to actually game. Go to their table right now if you haven't even thought about it, and look at what they can do. They are amazing. Coca-Cola, they are coming in with a huge ensemble set up over at the Coca-Cola Lounge. So if you're thirsty, check it out. They actually have a big gaming chair that they're going to give away for the grand prize, which makes me want to just point out, if you do not have a red ticket for the raffle, get one, register. We have a lot of great giveaways. Another special thanks to Aloha Pacific Federal Credit Union. They have some great setups here for those who are looking to go to college and get special deals on savings accounts and checking accounts. Mobile IT Force, PC Gamers. If you really want quality tech service and IT support, they're your people. I want to also give a special thanks to Twitch Hawaii for your help in expanding the community out here. This is a really big deal. And for all our other sponsors, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And for those who don't know, Vanta started after my son unfortunately got cyberbullied. So we create safe places for kids to game with adult supervision. And because of what we are doing today, it's because you guys are bought in on creating a special place that is super safe, where it's educational, and we create pathways for college for our kids, and especially for career opportunities. So with that said, I want to say thank you so much for your help and your support, and let's get started.
Let's get started. Indeed, we're down here inside of the caster's side as we're getting all set up. So everybody's, you can see the entire crowd behind us as I'm joined alongside of my friend Colton over here as we get started for the Rocket League semifinals. Everybody's all good and ready to go now as three teams here for the entire competition. We'll get Eva Mackay here in for the grand finals. First and foremost, we got to go through Kailua versus Kawananakoa. We'll get started up here in just a couple of moments, but a lot of things to go around the schedule, Colton. But starting off for the middle school, pretty excited for this one.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, there's a lot to go around for middle school, and we have a lot of games on hand today. Like you were saying, on this schedule, it's full. We have a lot of different titles, a lot of different games, a lot of things that will be showing on stream, but a lot will also be happening off stream within the arena itself.
Yeah, so you can see behind us right now, there's lots of good things going on right now. So you can see behind us, there's a Tetris area, there's a Coca-Cola Lounge area, there's lots of booths being set up, including, again, presenting sponsor from Hawaiian Telecom and Phi Optics, which I really wish was in Mililani. I'm going to tell you what, I live in Mililani. I really wish it was there, to say the least. But otherwise, yeah, lots of things going around. You can see all the tables that are being set up. You can see the crowd behind us just waiting for this first game to start us off. And, again, you were talking about lots of titles to go through the entire schedule. Rocket League semifinals along with the finals coming up later today. That'll be in the first part of today, and then as we approach towards about the 10:45 area, we got League of Legends taking us all the way through the lunch hours, so it'll be League of Legends there, and then Valorant comes up later. Apex will have its own, and then finally to cap off our day right at about 6 o'clock will be the Overwatch finals, which I'm pretty excited for as well. So lots of action here and lots of things to happen in the middle school side, and of course don't forget we still have high school coming up tomorrow as well. So if you like what you see coming up here today, middle school will be today, tomorrow will be high school as well. You're more than welcome to come on back here, or welcome to the to watch the rest of the stream as well. I know that right now we're going up on YouTube and Twitch on Vanta's side, but also with Twitch Hawaii as well. So big shout out to Twitch Hawaii and their partnership with Vanta League. So again, we're going right into Rocket League here. Two teams that we know are Kailua and Kawananakoa, but when we saw last year here in the fall section, Evan Mackay is what's awaiting them, and they were last year's champions as well. So this is going to be pretty interesting to see who tries to take on Goliath. As we can see, the two teams start setting up around the corner here on your screen. Kailua on the left side of your screen, Kawananakoa on the right. And as they start to set up, I mean, for you, Rocket League really hasn't changed within the start of everything. But for middle school side, I mean, you and I have seen a lot of collegiate action. We've seen high school action as well as of late as well. For middle schoolers, I mean, what would you love to see from them?
I mean, just last week we saw middle schoolers play. Some of them actually against high schoolers.
Yeah.
They did well. I mean, they held their ground and they went through it. Honestly, a lot of this is teamwork, and a lot of this starts off with, it doesn't matter what rank you are. Rocket League in the end comes down to teamwork. It comes down to how well can you play together and communicate and just play around the field, right? Yes, it comes with a high skill ceiling in the end of the game, but you don't have to be that high of a skill ceiling to still dominate a team. I've seen teams that barely know how to aerial, barely know how to get their car in the air, and they know how to play that ground game better than anyone else. And so, like a game of soccer, it doesn't matter, right? Sometimes you can be in the backfield. If you know how to play that spot and you know how to communicate with your team, you can be a star player either way.
Yeah, and it's not to say the least, folks, that we're saying that this soccer, sorry, I have to make the pun one way or another. But no, so for Rocket League, for those that don't know the series here in the semifinals and the finals, no matter what, best of 7 the entire way through. So it will be a game of maybe adjustments or something of that nature, because if it can get close, obviously, you can make some changes, you can make some adjustments to your strategy. But overall, I mean, playing a best of 7, it's kind of grueling, if you will, to just get there. And then not only that, afterwards, the winning team has to go on to play a team that hasn't even started to play the best of 7 just yet.
Yeah, it's a long game. And it's a lot, like you're saying, it's a lot of adjusting. That first game is going to be a big feeler. You know, you need to figure out how is the other team playing? What is their strategy? Is there things that we can do to adjust? And that's a nice thing about Rocket League. There's no... unlike other games, there's no different characters to play. There's no different compositions. It is a game of soccer with cars, right? Like it's not a hard concept, but the strategies and the way that each team attacks and defends and everything within the game, much like a game of soccer, it doesn't change much, but the strategies you throw at it, whether you have plans, whether you don't have plans, whatever it may be, that all changes a lot throughout each game. With 7, it's 5 minutes. Yeah. It goes by really fast.
Yeah, and you and I, you talk about how it doesn't changes as well, but there's some things that could be said about, hitboxes on these different vehicles and whatnot. Look, I mean, there could be. I always love the van just because the Merc. Yeah, there you go. The van is one of my favorites. And then they also had a Formula 1 car as well, which I wish I got on.
Now there's Lightning McQueen. So, we can go wherever we want to
go for the younger audience here.
We can go wherever we want to go with this. So, I mean, hey, if you really want to, there's a car that's shaped like a ball. You can kind of whatever you can imagine, they might have something very similar. So Rocket League is very interesting in that way. And yes, you are correct. That is the only true way you can change the way the game works, I guess. Other than that, I mean, it's a game of car soccer. So as I think we are getting into this game, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. We're loading in. The teams are getting into the lobbies. They're figuring it out. So we'll be into that game very shortly and starting off the semifinal match. But like we're saying, cars change, strategies must change. They have to go and continue, right, to adapt as you go. And that's the biggest part of Rocket League in a series. Adaptation is key. Yeah, lots of keys to worry about here for keys to the game. Speaking of keys, lots of different key sponsors we want to give a shout out to, including Hawaiian Telcom, of course, presenting sponsor with Fi Optics. If you're looking for the best lag-free gaming experience, definitely recommend heading on over to the booth. That's actually right behind us, maybe in shot just a little bit right behind the pillar right over there. Go on over to their booth and check out their bundle deal with Fi Optics Internet with sub 60 ms ping, and it's millisecond ping to the West Coast servers, which I wish I had. Hawaiian Telcom is your edge to guarantee you're racking up those wins in any online game. So check out Hawaiian Telcom. Also, shout out to Aloha Pacific Credit Union, and you can stop by their table to receive a mahalo gift when you open up an account. And of course, Aloha Pacific Federal Credit Union congratulates all of the players and invites each of the attendees to go over to that booth. And Aloha Pacific Federal Credit Union has been helping families achieve financial wellness for over 85 years. And of course, proud to have them as an event partner right now. Looks like both of the teams are
loading up into the game. We'll get things started in just a couple of moments right now. It's, again, Kailua versus Kawananakoa, our very first matchup. This is just the semis, by the way, which we'll get into in a couple of moments here. But both of them looking ready to go, both of them inside of the lobby, and both of them ready to play here on our very first start as we got underway. Kailua versus Kawananakoa. Kailua in the blue, Kawananakoa in the orange. And so far, so good for the kickoff. No initial kickoff go yet. 3 players committing for the Kailua side as they'll bounce it on over to the corner wall. And for right now, Kailua just investing all 3 cars right now just to play this one out. Meanwhile, Kawananakoa can sit pretty. There's a little bit of a freestyle going on. We love the flying here.
Yeah, I mean, that proves, right, when you see cars also turning in the air while they're flying, that's a step up, right? You know exactly where you're kind of playing into, but we are watching as the ball is going to kind of stay on the Kailua side here. We'll see if anything to come of it. No, Minecraft will actually save that ball, but that'll be a shot on goal started off. This ball is going to stay on the Kailua side, though, so no full clear coming out just yet with that ball floating up in towards the goal. Not going to actually find the end of it, and the game sound coming on through. We're going to be able to fully hear and jump into the arena, jump on the pitch with these players, and figure out just how well, where they're going to start off here. What is their game 1 plan?
You love to see you love to hear the game sounds as well. You love, like, the boost and whatnot they're using. You can see, for those that are new to this game, of course, soccer, basically, with cars. You can see their boost on the right side. That's how they're allowed to go ahead and go right on in with the boost. And Al Bubu starts us off with a 1-0 lead for Kawananakoa on a goal that was, they almost had the save on.
Yeah, they almost had the save on it, but placed very well in the bottom right corner. So first goal going on over to Kawananakoa, and now how will Kailua respond? They're going to look to try and play this a little bit more aggressive. That's what I want to see. That ball spent a lot of time on their half of the field, and if they can just push a little bit more aggression, let Kawananakoa make a mistake here, but instead it's going to be the Bomb Flosser dropping it in for another goal down on the middle.
2-0 here for Kawananakoa in the lead right now. As for Kailua, just needing to get maybe a little bit of steam. Remember, folks, it is a best of 7, so you can see on the top of the scoreboard right now that it is 0-0. So just starting off in game number 1, you'll see that score updated as we go along here. But let's find out if Kailua can make the comeback as the ball goes into the corner for right now. Kailua staying on the blue side of the field, trying to get something going here, trying to slam that down almost with the combo. And you fist bumped it there thinking that might have happened.
Yeah, that could have happened, but the problem with that, right, is they put so much into trying to get that goal, which, by the way, would have looked really cool if they did get it. However, they end up triple committing there, and that's going to leave them their goal wide open. Kawananakoa taking advantage, taking the 3rd goal of the game here. I think there's a lot to prove, and that's a Fortnite battle bus that's on the side of Kailua there from Madden. So, you know, like we said, cards can change, but sometimes that doesn't matter if the Bomb Flosser is going to drop another one in on the top left of that goal. You need to be able to get to this ball, and unfortunately, Madden just not in the right position to do so. These kickoffs proving very dangerous.
Yeah, proving very dangerous indeed. 4 goals already for Kawananakoa. Not a lead that can't be cut because there's still 3 minutes left to go on the clock, but surmountable, if you will. Just trying to climb up that mountain. Kailua's just trying to put on the pressure with all 3 players in mind. However, now they're keeping one back for right now. Madden's going to try to go in and take this one away, but moment just keeping it right in the corner. Around the wall they will go. There's a demolition. You can see one of the demolition parts on this game. You can make it down to a 2v3 situation or man-on-man advantage to you if you were to get that demo from the top rope. Charlie doesn't get it, but there is the shot from Minecraft Turf, and that is saved by one of the accounts from HVU, though that gets logged in, so we don't know who that player is for the current moment. Takes the player out and takes the ball out to the corner for right now. The Bomb Flosser, 3 goals on 4 shots, 75% accuracy thus far for this player from Kawananakoa. As it takes it back around the corner, it will go. Madden will try to lead this up back to the middle side as it takes out back to the corner goal yet again, and you can see the pressure that Kawananakoa is building up right now. It gets to the other side. It's a battle for the ball here. Whoever's going to win it. It goes over the top. Is it going to go in? No! Saved by Albubu. What a save there. As one more shot up inside of the corner, top rope. That's also going to get saved by Albubu. The save machine keeps going. That's a 3rd save. Is it going to be a 4th? Up on the top of the corner, Minecraft Dirt can't get it. It's off to the left, and Kawananakoa lives to see another shot. Minecraft Dirt can go ahead and block it out, but it goes back out to the middle. Crazy Charlie tries this time. He goes over the top. Saved yet again by the Bomb Flosser. This is an insane save series from the Bomb Flosser and the rest of Kawananakoa. And they try this one more time. It's an open net this time, but they clear it out back to the corner, and it's just relentless.
Don't worry, it's not over yet. We're clearing it out, but maybe this might just resume on the other half of the field. We'll have to see. That was an incredible set of saves from Kwananako there just to keep this game at 0 for Kailua. But the ball rolling on in. Will it find the corner? It will. Rolling into the goal. The bomb Flosser with another one, but forget the goal. What was that we just watched in the other half of the field? Those saves were wild.
Just insane. Albubu, I think, comes up with 3. The Bomb Flosser comes up with 1. Total of 4 goals. That's serious. I mean, I know we're standing up, but I mean, the analogy would be it's on the edge of my seat here as they try to kick off goal. Madden does get the shot onto goal. However, that is disrupted for right now. Crazy Charlie brings it back out for right now as they will attempt to do this yet again. Madden's going to go up for it. Goes off the top of the wall. The Bomb Flosser doesn't get a hit. It goes to the left. Back to the corner. And they will not get anything for right now. The Bomb Flosser will take it back out to the middle. There's a combo shot that goes just a little bit too high off the top of the goal and comes right back out. So 5-0 with less than 50 seconds left to go. About averaging needing a goal per 10 seconds, which again isn't impossible. But when a goal like that happens from the Bomb Flosser 6-0, you can pretty much guarantee that Kailua doesn't really have game number 1 in their bags.
Did I see that correctly? Was that 5 goals out of 6 of their goals
I believe
scored
so,
by the Bomb
yeah.
Flosser? That's wow. I mean, doing a very good job, if not already aware.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, so what I want to see, right? Let's if you're thinking on it from Kailua's end, I want them forget about what the score is at this point, right? You play the game. You don't have to play it super serious for this game, right? It's 6-0. The chances of you coming back on this, from a kickoff goal, it takes on average 7 seconds, right? You're not going to make it statistically at this point. So start thinking about game 2. How are you going to adapt for game 2? Obviously, I think you can continue to put the same amount of pressure you put on Kwananako's goal. Just wait for them to make a mistake, right? Because there were some mistakes made in that series of saves. Just unfortunately, it was matched by that of another Kailua miss or a miss hit or whatever it may have been. That slight adjustment for them, right? Some of those mishits, they're not going to happen in game 2, not going to happen in game 3. This is a warm-up match, this is a feeler match, so no matter what you do, those adjustments are going to matter going into the next game. And I want to see those adjustments from Kailua.
Yeah. And
if you're on the Kwananakoa side, though, you just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, honestly, it's been working out, right? You're getting the goals as per usual. Hey, the Bomb Flosser, if you want to just keep going at it, go at it. Nothing's going to stop you there. Take it into the back of the net. And Kwananakoa up one game. And we'll see what happens as we load into the next one.
Yeah, and you were right about that 5-on-6 for Devon Flosser, an unbelievable stat line there as well. And, I mean, you might as well add on the 2 saves that he had as well. So Devon Flosser coming out here, an excellent, excellent stat line. And that's just game number 1, folks. We still have games 2 and 3 and 4 if they want to clean up the series. Otherwise, we're going the distance here. Like you were saying, Kailua needing to start off this one right. They've already got it to the orange side, already have a shot on goal, but Devon Flosser, well, trying to pad that stat line yet again, but a shot from the left side this time. Scores Kailua their first goal for Madden.
And just like that, ball goes into the upper left and will find the back of the net. You know, a little bit of aggression doesn't hurt. And just like that, a mistake was made, a little bit of an over-rotation, prepping for a clear. The goal ends up being just about wide open. And Kailua starting off with the lead here in game number 2. Ball goes up the middle of the net, but will be cleared out off of a pinch. And will they be able to see maybe if they can find a clear or a slow dribble up? But instead, ball's going to get pinched over and 50'd into their half of the field. And now we're seeing it, a little bit of defense, a little bit of held back play. But sometimes that's a change you need to make. The redirect almost going into the net, being saved away. But this ball has not wavered away from the Kwananakoa side, and it is maintaining its spot.
Madden's trying to pass it back to the rest of his teammates, or either that or ride this up the wall so that Kwananakoa can't get it for right now. But Kailua is looking a lot more aggressively, and you can already tell by the scoreline, their first lead of this entire series here. And so 4 minutes and 5 seconds remaining, only 55 seconds left. Kailua trying to put a game on their board as Madden will fly up for right now, maybe trying to get another touch on it. Won't have enough boost to do so. 3 people commit to the ball for Kwananakoa. Won't happen for them for right now. Gets back to the corner, will be cleared out. But is that going to be aggressed on by Kailua? It will be. And up to the corner it will go. Just trying to find their way in. Just trying to bounce it off, which they do. Another bounce off the wall, but nobody home to try to redirect that in. And Kwananakoa seeming a lot more aggressive on the ball at the very least because they have all 3 people going. The Bomb Flosser trying to juggle this one in. It's a good thing Crazy Charlie's right there to clear out that low-bearing fruit for Kailua for right now, as Crazy Charlie will try to boost this one up, trying to freestyle it over. Gets a little bit of a touch bomb, but good thing Albubu's right there behind you. And Kailua's looking like a different team here, Colt.
Definitely. They've warmed up. They're at it. They're hungry for a win. They're hungry for that tie of the series. And with that demo coming in, a 2v3 won't be able to get Kawanako a goal, and they won't be able to take too much advantage of this ball being on the Kailua side. Ball getting cleared to the wall here, but with no boost, will not be able to fall for it. Pass up the center, no one there to follow up. Madden to clear out. And now this ball going over to the midfield. Like you're saying, there's a lot of adaptation being made. Kailua's looking a lot better here. And Kawanako maybe over-aggressing in some stands, but I'd rather see over-aggression than under. But a triple commit right there will be able to push the ball. Will it find the corner?